Time technology resets itself and upgrades itself or whatever. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Welcome to those of you in Livestream land. I'm just getting started, but I'm having a bit of a technical challenge, so I'm just going to check in with that. And meanwhile, oops, meanwhile, enjoy yourself. Get yourself a glass of water if you don't have one. I do see that I'm live on YouTube, so that's a good thing. Um, we are going to have the chat going on my live stream page. So that's at medicinesongwoman.com/livestream. So if you're not there and you want to join the chat there, you can. Or you can join the chat on YouTube too. And I'll do my best to check in there. I'm just going to have a look here. And there we go. Yeah. I see Joey. Yay, I'm early. Yes, you are early. Well, awesome. Here you are. And welcome to everyone in YouTube. I'm checking if it went over to my Facebook. I'm hoping that it did. But it looks a little different this time. So yeah, it did. Yay. Okay. Awesome. I'm just letting my assistant know it's all good. It's working. Yes. So I see, hey, Errol. Hey, Sarah. Welcome. Yeah, so I've got both of these kind of open so I can just monitor a little bit. And yeah, if you join me on the live stream page, it's all good there too. So, yeah, I wanted to do this because I got a spiritual download. What else is new, right? I got spiritual downloads all the time. And but this one is a big one, two big ones, I guess. Yeah, and it's just sort of merge into one big one. So please, if you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, please hit like, share it with your friends, spread the healing vibes that way. But also, I'm doing this for free for all of you, right? And I can get paid a little bit of royalty money, not from you, if I just have 1,000 views for this. So all you need to do is share, and that's energy exchange. So I appreciate all the shares that you do, and feel free to drop your name in the chat wherever you are. I'm going to probably watch I'm watching my own chat and I don't see anybody there. So it might be everybody's on social media right now. Anyways, I'm going to be starting up officially in a second, but, and I'm going to light the smudge and I wanted to light a candle as well. So I'm going to do that and get into ceremony here. But yeah, get yourself comfy. Make sure you can really relax where you are the best you can, you know? Um, yeah, because you want to let yourself just relax. I don't know how long these songs are going to be. When I channel, it's going to be what it's going to be. It could be like a 15 or 20-minute song and then another 15. I have no idea how they're going to come out. So you want to be able to relax and be comfortable. Yeah, so I think I'm going to get started actually. I'm just going to smudge. I wanted to go over actually I'm going to take YouTube over to the other side so I can see it. And I'll keep checking in the different places. Yeah. Elspeth, wow, it's been a while. Good to see you here. And thanks seeing all the shares. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Edita. And I saw someone else share too. Thank you so much. So I have sage here. It's a white buffalo sage that I have from Nino Kasi, actually, who was one of the singers on my last single. Yeah. And she also sells beautiful medicines, ethically harvested and sold. Yeah. So I'm lighting this for myself, but I'm also lighting it for you. So, I got one crystal here that needs smudging. The other ones all got a smudge, but this one I brought out after. And I always smudge my drum. All right. And I'm going to leave this here burning for you as long as it wants to burn. Unless there's other people coming in late. Like, well, I guess there might be, and people will come and go as they please, and that's all good. So take a nice deep breath, actually. Take a nice deep breath for yourself into your belly, not into your anxiety places up here. Breathing in all the way into your belly. Yeah. And I'm going to get back my my Zoom meeting here. Awesome. There's Carolyn. Yay. And I don't know who else is here. Yeah, we've got a couple of people. I have sold some VIP tickets, so we have a few people in Zoom with me, and everybody else is on live stream. So I'll be doing a few more of these. Well, a few. What? Zoom is doing funny things. Okay. Yeah, I am going to be doing a lot more of this, actually, a lot more of specifically this kind of singing. And my students have heard this, and I can't even remember who else. A couple of private gigs I've done this in. But the Medicine Song Healing Concert, I'll explain a little bit about it, but I'm going to start with just an intro, and I want to start with a welcome song too. So, Bojo, Mishkikinagam, Wininnikwe, Nidishnikaz, Gokoko Dodem, Anishinaabe Kwe, Deshkan Zibi, Megwana Dada, Calgary Nindunjaba. I am acknowledging that I am blessed to live and work in London, Ontario, which is also known as Deshkan Zibi, on the traditional lands of the Anishinaabe, Haudenosaunee, Lenawepak, and Attawandaron peoples. And it's on lands connected with the London Township and Sombra Treaties of 1796 and the Dish with One Spoon Covenant Wampum. And that same wampum is also covers Toronto, which is where I just moved from a month ago. Yeah, so put your own intro in the chat if you want. Acknowledge the land that you're on. And if you don't know it, it's a good thing to research and find out. Even if you're not in North America, right? There are ancestors on that land. So try and find out who they are. It's a really good thing to do. I love to, I had to learn this. I'm still learning it because I just moved here. And I want to honor the ancestors every time, as well as my own. So what I also do is I'm going to do a welcome song for you. I feel like I want to do Breath of Life, and that's from my last from my Picking Up the Pieces album. And Breath of Life is it's a welcome song, which is to bring in and acknowledge all of our ancestors, all of our whatever I call it, higher realm support team. Call it whatever you want, but that's what I call it. Angels, archangels, God, goddess, spirit, whatever you want to call that. That higher power that we are all connected to. And so I wanted to say, if you want to set your intentions, if you have a prayer, if you have a request, a healing request, then you can put that in the comments if you want, or just hold it to yourself, but imagine you're putting it into the circle. You're dropping it right into the middle of the circle. And when I do this welcome song, I'm going to be sending those out. I'm going to be sending all those prayers out, and you are as well if you want to. For yourself and for anyone else that you know, or even for Mother Earth, or the waters, yeah. And so the welcome song, that's what any welcome song is for, but what Breath of Life is also about, it is a reminder to breathe. We are all living in trauma right now. And I know this because I've been living in trauma all my life and getting help for it. Getting most of the help I've been getting has been after I lost my son. And so that was 5 years ago. And, I've been getting that support ever since. And in 2019, when we had the trial, my son was murdered. We had the trial in 2019. It ended in the summer. I was working on an album all that time. Started in November 2018 when the trial started. That's when my album started working on it. And I knew I needed a song to help me to remember to breathe. And without getting into there's lots of big long stories for my songs, and I do share song stories as protocol. That's what we do, to honor the song. So It's a reminder to breathe. When you hear me breathing, breathe. And don't, again, it's like not, anxiety breath is up here, right? Breathe all the way down. Even a heart-centered breath is good, but if you breathe it all the way down into your belly, it'll ground you. It'll help you get out of anxiety land, which I know many of us, especially those of us in Ontario right now and anywhere else, this thing is raging. Anyways, I won't even go there. But I see you. I see you, and we're going to get through this. But tonight, you're going to get a break from it. Okay. Yeah. So this song, I'm trying to grow here because the sun's coming down. It's going to be a few minutes of me being like blinded by the light. So good thing I close my eyes when I sing. Good to see you, Andrea and Sarah. Yes. Thank you. Okay. For those of you just joining, I feel like I want to light the sage again though, before I start. So I'm going to do that. Just so you can feel like you've got that medicine for you. So you can put your intentions in there and let those rise up with the smoke. You can put anything in there that you don't want to carry anymore and let that go into the smoke, and it will all go exactly where it needs to go. I'm just going to take a sip of water, thanking the water. Miigwech nibiwabo. Yeah. Okay. So this is a breath of life. Remember to breathe. And remember to call in your team, whatever that team is for you. Ha, ha, we, ha, ya, hey, ya, ha, ya, we, ya, ha, we, ya, ha, we, ya, ha, we, ya, ha, we, ya, hey, ya, we, ya, hey, ya, we, ya, hey, ya, we, ya, hey, ya, we, ha, we, ya, ha, ya, we, ha, we, ya, ha, 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 we, ha, ya, hey, ya, ha, ya, we, ya, ha, we, ya, ha, we, ya, ha, we, ya, ha, we, ya, hey, ya, we, ya, hey, ya, we, ya, hey, ya, we, ya, hey, ya, we, ha, we, ya, ha, ya, we, ha, we, ya, ha, 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 we, ha, ya, hey, ya, ha, ya, we, ya, ha, we, ya, ha, we, ya, ha, we, ya, ha, we, ya, hey, ya, we, ya, hey, ya, we, ya, hey, ya, we, ya, hey, ya, we, ha, we, ya, ha, ya, we, ha, we, ya, ha, 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 we, ha, ya, hey, ya, ha, ya, we, ya, ha, we, ya, ha, we, ya, ha, we, ya, ha, we, ya, hey, ya, we, ya, hey, ya, ya, way ya, way ya, way ya, way ya, way ya, hey ya, way ya, hey ya, way ya, hey ya, way ya, hey ya, way Yahweh, Yahweh. My face covered in sunshine. That's what I kind of like to see, but I would also kind of like to see. But anyways, welcome. I always feel like I'm grounded and have landed and I'm really actually here when I do those welcome songs, whether it's Breath of Life or any of the other welcome songs that I have or that I sing from the community songs that are available. So just a couple more deep breaths and just, let that be your reminder to breathe, because trauma takes away our breath and COVID is trying to get us through our breath. So we need to love up that breath of life that we have, that's going in and out, right? It's flowing in really and through and out, right? Yeah. So it's a little bit less intense and more golden hour now, at least. But this is a little crazy. I got to get my blackout curtains soon. Anyways, yeah. So tell me in the chat, are you, is this you? Smart, you're compassionate, empath, you're cracking open, even though you feel like you've already done that. You're dealing with and feeling the intensity of everything else, or other people's energies and emotions during this crazy wave. And you're probably, if you're watching this right now, you're here to help humanity and the planet, right? Even if you don't know exactly how, right? You're on the edge, and even if it's a little scary or even if it's a lot scary, you're still here for it. Yeah? Is that you? Because, wow, that's kind of cool. I see in the corner, it almost looks like flames in the corner there of my background, because, yeah, it's bleeding through the green screen. The sunlight is the most powerful light. So, yeah. Thank you for tagging friends. Thank you for coming on in. I'm just going and checking my Facebook feed and checking the YouTube feed. And you see there's like one person on YouTube and everybody's on Facebook. I'm sorry, Joey. But thanks for watching. It's awesome. No, it says there's 3 people watching though. I don't know. Who am I to understand technology these days? So, yeah, so I wanted to share a little like what's going to happen tonight. What is this? Because it's new. I don't usually do this. I'm going to be doing live soundscapes and medicine songs channeled in the moment. Now, a lot of you know I channel medicine songs, but usually I'm just doing them with the drum. But tonight I'm going to be doing that with my looper, which is kind of like this musical toy that will allow me to do multiple layers of my voice. And I have some little pre-programmed stuff that I've put in there that I made myself. Just, I did some drumming and some shakers so that I can be sort of hands-free and not have to worry about that. And I'm just going to be doing my singing. All the singing that you hear is just going to be me putting it in there. And then that lets me do harmonies and all kinds of crazy cool stuff. Some of which I haven't even explored yet, and I'm about to. But yeah, so I'm channeling these in the moment. I don't know. It's not like I can say this is Breath of Life. That's a song that I already came up with and recorded. These are new, and like copyright. I will tell you they're copywritten, but I will just call them April 17th, 2021 song. Song 1, song 2, and then whatever, because I don't have titles for them because I don't know what they are yet. And what this is for is to help you with pandemic fatigue and anxiety, empathic overwhelm, and really like anything that's bothering you, anything that's been, if you have physical stuff going on, emotional stuff, it's spiritual stuff, whatever it is, I can help. And this is like a very light taste kind of my medicine song healing private sessions that I do. And I also do journeys, which I'll be doing, well, a little bit different. Yeah. I do my journeys with my students right now. And so every now and then you'll get a taste of that too. And it'll kind of feel like that a little bit, like for some of you who have had one, been in part of my journeys. But it's going to be a little different because, yeah, it's a concert. I'm singing. It's about the singing, and it's very different than with my medicine song healing private sessions. When I do the sessions like that for one person, they get the recording. They get a recording of the song that I channel for them. They get a recording of the message that comes through. And the message is like the whole rest of the hour or the half hour if you get one of those. And I mean, I'm doing energy work and I'm listening to your ancestors and guides and mine, and they're all talking to me and showing me things. And I'm saying all of that while I do healing energy work, after the song came through. That's what I do for the private sessions. But for this, for tonight, I'm going to be singing. And some of those messages, it will be different. It's different how they will come out. They'll just come out as lyrics. So Spirit might drop in some lyrics. It might be in English. It might be in star or light language. It might be in Ojibwe. It might be just no words at all. But that's what's going to happen. And you might feel some stuff. You might cool down. You might heat up. You're going to probably have some sort of sensations. And just invite this experience for yourself and know that it's all good. There's really like nothing wrong with not feeling anything at all. There's nothing wrong with feeling a whole bunch of stuff. And let yourself feel, because you got to feel and be real to heal. So I'll share a little bit about me, because I know not everybody will know who I am and what I'm all about and stuff. So my English name is Brenda MacIntyre. I did my Indigenous intro earlier, but Mishkikanagamwananikwe is my spirit name. That's Medicine Song Woman. And I'm a Juno Award-winning artist. That's basically our Canadian version of the Grammys. And I'm a grieving mom. And through my signature medicine song healing work and motivational speaking, and also my Picking Up the Pieces 13 Moon Resilience and Reawakening program for women, I use my music to help women empaths to get through trauma, grief, exhaustion, and, at the same time reawakening to the gifts that they carry, because we all carry gifts, and embodying resilience. So that's what my music does and my teachings and, the healing sessions, but it all starts with the song. My passion comes from loss. My parents, when I was young, I lost my parents, and my son I lost, as I was saying earlier, 5 years ago. My medicine song healing gift, that came after I was given my name. And it was in 2008 when I received that gift. I was told that I was a healer by two Navajo grandmothers that came to Toronto, and they came to our healing lodge for women that is in Toronto for Indigenous women and children. And they asked us if we would like to have individual sessions after we had this group session with them. And it was just beautiful and amazing. And so, my hand went up and I had a session with them. And when I got the session, what happened to me was just beyond anything I'd ever experienced before. The first part of it was, which I thought was the whole thing, was really about, they called it a star blanket healing ceremony, but what they did for me, it was mostly one woman was going around me in a circle singing with a shaker, and the other one was holding me it felt like may as well have been my grandmother. Like I felt like I knew her. It just felt so good and man, these COVID times too, like just that hug. Ooh, even the memory of it feels so good. Being hugged by her with this blanket around me, and her telling me to just let it out, whatever I needed to talk out, let out, cry out, and let it out. It was a grief ceremony. I didn't know it would be, and it really, really helped me to heal after losing both of my parents. So that was kind of the beginning of my journey. But what happened afterwards was one of them grabbed her drum, which looks like the one I was just drumming with, and goes, "Here, sing until I want you to sing until you're done, she says. I'm like, sing what though? Because I didn't know how to do that yet. And I was just very, very new to the drum. And I sang reggae. I used to be a rap artist. I used to be into R&B, house, and that kind of stuff, right? I'm like, I don't know. So I just, she was just there with her hands in the drum, and I took the drum, and I listened, and I didn't know what to sing, so I had to listen, and I had to just see what would come. And that's the first time I channeled a healing song, and it was for me. And I heard my voice as two voices for the first time ever. And I really thought that was a mic trick. I saw Patti LaBelle do this at the Ontario Science Centre, I think it was, outside on the lawn. And I was Ontario Place. That's where it was, Ontario Place. And I'm like, that's a mic trick. That's really cool. But no, it wasn't. Anyway, my voice does that now sometimes. But what was going on then, it was the grandmother in charge, I guess that's what I'll call her, the grandmother in charge. She told me that I sang my spirit back home to me. So I had been walking around with my spirit not even fully in my body because I had so much pain. It was too hard to be in my body. So I needed to release some of that, it's good to feel and release. I always like to say, receive, flow, and release what is yours to receive, flow, and release. So while I'm singing, that's what you can do. But that's what happened for me, and that's where this gift came from, because 10 years later, because they told me I was a healer. Right after that, they were like telling me some stuff, and, that I was a healer, and I was like, oh, no. Not ready. Not ready to say yes, even though there was definitely a part of me that knew that. And then finally, 2008 comes along, really 2007, the winter. And I had a hellish winter, and it was like this huge dark night of the soul for me. And then it came out, it was March, and I'm like, oh, good. Everything always gets better in March for me. My business would definitely be booming in March, but no, it was the opposite for the first and only time ever. And I was like, what am I going to do? Like I was terrified. Really, like I was scared. And so I went into ceremony for myself, and I did this ceremony bath that we have. And when I did that, I heard, and I took this crystal actually, and they told me to bring them out this time for this tonight. And there were 3 beings that were working through this, and I didn't know then, but they're my family. They're part of my family. Star family. And so I asked whoever was listening, tell me what to do and I'll do it, I said. And I heard a male voice, which I don't usually hear voices like that, not like this clear human voice talking to me right here. And they said, gather the people together. So I've been doing that in various ways ever since. And they also just downloaded this healing system into me. It was just like, here, this is what you do now. I'm like, okay, you're going to show me what to do though, really, like all the stuff, right? And they did. They showed me. So I was committed to it. I started working in this sort of in this medicine song healing way. And it's been amazing what's happened for people. So it's blows me away. Like I was doubting myself for the longest time. And then I had someone come to me and ask for me to work with their niece, I think it was, or their cousin, far, far, far away. This is all by distance I do it. And then they had just had it was a young girl, and she had a tumor, most of the tumor was removed from her heart and her lungs, but there was some kind of thing happening that was critical. So she wanted a session, and 2 weeks later, the whole thing was gone. And I was just like, okay, if I didn't believe before, I better believe now. And so, that's like the hugest thing that happened probably for these sessions. And then the other thing that's just a lot of physical pain and people having their purpose. And sometimes I get names and just all kinds of messages from your ancestors. It's really amazing for me. So I love doing this work, and this way of doing this is just like this has been pushing through. This is like a birth for me tonight doing this. Kind of like it was on stage in 2019 when I brought that album out, really. Like did a full reggae album because I love reggae. I love it. Um, but that's not what I'll be doing tonight. It's a bit different, it's a lot different. Just healing sounds and whatever comes through. I mean, who knows what will come through? Maybe it will be reggae, but anyways, I want to check in with you in the chat and just like, how's your energy levels? How are your energy levels? What kinds of emotions and sensations are you feeling? And just and it's good for you to check in with yourself too, even if you don't put it in the chat. Like check in with yourself right now. Just take a few breaths and check in. And it's good to do that often, by the way, because when you get to know your body and your emotions and what's going on, then you're going to know, especially as an empath, when somebody else's creeps in, right? And that's important. And on that note, right now, what I also want you to do while you're thinking about that, or in a minute after you're done thinking about that, is I want you to imagine that you have this beautiful, whatever colors you want, this beautiful bubble around you, and that edge is like a cell wall. It only lets in what is amazing for you. It only lets in what is amazing for you. Everything else stays outside that border. Okay? Because we're all here tonight. We're all connected, but we can be connected, but not take on each other's stuff. Okay? So, yeah, it's energy hygiene. So, with my sessions, like I do that for you and I kind of help you to strengthen that boundary. But right now we're not doing that deep work. I will be doing that on Monday, for the person that wins the hot seat healing session. We'll put a link in the chat somewhere at some point. I might have to do that afterwards. And I'm just checking. I want to go and check in the chat too and see how you are. Happy to be here. A lot of different emotions. It's been a nuts. Yeah. Feeling low energy today and optimistic. And I probably missed some. And I can't even read over there on YouTube. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah. It's hard for me to, I can't read it. It's too small over there. Let me just see here. Nope. That's making my Facebook bigger. Okay. Even so, whether you put it in the chat or not, and I see in our VIP lounge here, my cat is loving this. That's awesome. Oh, that's great. And feeling depleted, need to set boundaries with others. Yeah. Like boundaries are weird now, right? Like it's like you have to set Zoom boundaries and things now. It's not just like, the regular boundaries were already work enough, right? For especially if you're not used to doing that, having those boundaries for yourself. But we need to, especially these days, because whether you've got like a lot of family members that are sort of pulling on you, or your friends, or, or you're just feeling a lot, like there's just so much to feel right now. I actually had to pull myself back, and like, I put my bubble up strong just earlier today because I was starting to feel it, after the Ontario stuff going on, the lockdown and everything. Yeah, so we can feel that stuff. And when it gets to be too much, don't forget, like, check that boundary, check it. You got to, then there's other boundaries too. Like, are you going to be on your phone all day? Right. That's a boundary too. But yeah, it's important to have energy hygiene. It's just important. So, yeah. So what was I going to say next? Oh, I do have the link here, for that session. I'll stick it in Facebook for now. Can I? Yeah, there I can. Yeah, I'll put the link in there. It's a big long link that I can't really say, but if you go to my events page though, that's probably the easiest link to give you, which is medicinesongwoman.com/events. And the tickets are sold out, but you can still, and it was free, but it's sold out. And you can still watch on live stream on Monday. Don't worry. So I want to share with you. Actually, you know what? I'm going to share with you something else here too before we get going, and then we're going to it's going to be like song from then on, I think. So with those one-on-one sessions, I was kind of explaining a little bit, but I want to explain more because you're going to get sort of a trickle of that tonight. And on Monday, if you join me, you'll definitely get a taste of it. Like one person will actually get a live session on Monday, but everyone who attends is going to get some kind of healing, right? And so basically, like I'll channel medicine song, right? It will be for that one person, but really it'll be for the whole circle as well. I'll offer a reading, whatever her guides, my guides, their guides, whoever it is, their higher realm support team and mine. Whatever guidance comes through, I'm going to share that, whatever visions I see, whatever sensations, whatever is going on for the person's body and that kind of thing. Like I'll just say what I see and I don't filter. And what happens for that person is it melts away pain and tension. There's pain relief. There's more connection, more of a feeling of connection. Great night's sleep. It's like everyone has told me that they get a great night's sleep after one of my sessions. So I'm curious too. I hope that happens after we do this even. And after the thing on Monday, because what happens is you'll get a little bit, right? You'll get a taste of it just by being in that energy. Even though the session's not yours. So, also releasing excess noise, like I was just talking about, right? It helps you and in that way too, strengthening your boundaries. So, right now we do have those sessions on sale too for 50% off. So maybe I'll just like shove that into the chat too. I'll stick that in the chat because I saw someone talking about how they might want to get one. And get it while it's 50% off. I've had this special on for COVID, and it was also during court, 2019. So I just left it up there. I'm like, well, now we're in this. Okay. Because I want to be kind and I want to offer what I can, share my gifts in a way that can be supportive, but not, prohibitive for people, during this time. So until April 23rd, you can get one. So I want you to take a sip of water with me. I'm going to do that now. And I have my tea if I run out because you're going to probably find yourself needing to drink extra water anyway after this, but make sure you do. Most people are running around dehydrated all day long and don't know it. So I'm going to light a little bit more sage. Well, I'm going to light the rest of the sage here. This one little sprig of sage. So I'm going to be singing in a few seconds here, and let yourself get all comfy. Take a few breaths. Make sure you do have a sip of water. Even if you have to run, grab some water, do it. And have gratitude for the water too, because that will change the energy of the water. It actually changes the physical structure of the water. Just having gratitude, whatever emotions we have are changing the water. So so I'm just offering gratitude to my water. And so I'm going to just, I'm going to sing how long I sing. And I don't know, if I stop in the middle, it's not done. And I'll probably, sort of quietly say so and, say a few things if that happens. And it probably will happen because we're just starting here. So I'm getting comfortable too. And, just let yourself relax as much as you can. Relax as much as you can. And honor your body. So if you are a person that needs to get up every 5 minutes, get up every 5 minutes. If you are going to experience this best by doing movement, then do that. If you want to, I have chronic pain, so I'm sitting down. Otherwise, I might have been standing, but it's going to be too long for me on my feet. So I sat down. So honor your body, listen to it and because it's serving you for imagine what our bodies are going through, what they're doing for us on a day-to-day basis for all these years. Like, wow. So have gratitude and reverence for your body. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to start. Also, there's some reverb now, just so you're aware and you can hear it before it sounds strange to you. We'll start with the shaker. Just breathing here into your full being. Offering yourself love and oxygen. hey ya, hey hey ya, hey ya. Ah, way ya, way ya, way ya, way ya. Ah, way ya, way ya. Oh, I am love. I am love. You are love. Ooh. Fill up your heart with this medicine now. Let yourself feel. You are here. You are here with a purpose. You were born with a reason. Yes. To share your gifts with the world. You are here. Breathe. Like a flower, opening your heart. Breathe with me, breathe with me. Feeling you. You are true. Living truth, and you are proof. You are proof that life can thrive, that you can be alive in all of this confusion. Letting yourself be. You deserve to be here. The world needs you, or you would not be here. Love, you are your own special brand of love. Breathe with me, release and flow. Whatever is yours, and release what isn't yours. Ah, way, ah, way, ah, way, ah, ah. Planted on Mother Earth with a purpose that is yours and yours alone. We all have a purpose. You are not here by accident. Breathe with me. Breathe. Love, you are love. Your own unique version of love. Nobody else can be that but you. Expressing yourself is why you are here. If you don't give voice to your gifts, who can do that for you? Nobody but you. It's a gift. We all have many, many gifts. What are you sharing right now? Let's clear that space for you. Only letting in what is good for you. I'll be here for you. I see you. You are worthy. You are life itself. It's time to remember who you are. That little one inside. Let them out. Let them out. Freedom. Freedom comes from within. Let them out right now. nobody knows you. And she is here for you. And he is here for you. And they are here for you. Let them out. Oh, way out. Ha, ha, ha. Breathe. I feel you. I see you. You. Let them out now. Give that inner child a big, beautiful hug right now. Love them up. Oh, you are love. Receiving love. Releasing what is not yours. And flowing life through you, yes. Flowing life through you. Never forget who you are. You have a purpose here. latin asa ya ati ya awe ya awe ya ala si na ya ani itia ya we ya sun is shining down for us all. Remember you, who you really are. Express that which is you. You are a sacred being in that beautiful human body, keeping you safe, expressing you out into the world. How many flavors of love are there? As many flavors as there are human beings. As many flavors as there are all living beings. Millions upon millions upon millions of versions of love, of expressions of love. Kirizagen, I love you. The love that I am loves the love that you are. Receiving love and allowing love to pour through you. Never-ending fountain, fountain of love. Breathing here, breathing in that love, breathing out what no longer serves you, and breathing in this oxygen that is here for you. Breathing in the sound and the healing energy. La 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 la. La 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 la. Breathing here and feeling your feet underneath you. Giving yourself a heart hug. So much love for you. It never stops, it never ends. Love is always here for you. It never stops, it never ends. Love is always here for you. La 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 love. La 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 love. Sing it with me. La 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 la. La 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 love. La 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 la. La 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 love. La 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 la. Just breathing here, letting yourself still flow with whatever is flowing through you. Just allowing that. Just allowing. And just being here for you. And if you want to take a little stretch break, feel free to do that and really ground into your body. Just feel your body. Feel whatever sensations are here. Getting grounded. And before I start the next song, I am going into the chat to see what is happening for all of you. Connected to source. I love that. I always feel lighter and connected after your presentations. Oh, Miigwech, thank you. Checking in over there. Yeah, YouTube has gotten quiet, but I see that there's 4 watching now. So just breathing for yourself, just coming back into your heart space, into your body, and just allowing that love to pour through. And I'm going to start another song here. I just want to, I wish I could see. It won't show me all the comments. Show me all the comments, Facebook. So just breathing here and being in your own space and just letting whatever comes up. And if you're laughing, if you're crying, if you're angry, if you're sad, if you're joyful, it does all of it's valid. Breathing with me, breathing in, flow it through you first, and then breathe it out. Breathing in, flowing it through you, and then out. And one more, breathing in, flowing it through, and then out. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Giving yourself love right now. That it fills you up. away, 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 and just breathing here and letting yourself receive and flow and release. Hey, Benny. So cool. Oh, I can't wait to start working with you. Getting really good at this after working with you. Yeah. Anyone on Facebook? Yeah, I'm going to get some mentoring from Benny on this beautiful looper, so we can do even more of this kind of these healing soundscapes. So I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful for that, and for all of you who are here right now. So I'm just gonna flip back to one of my favorite tracks right here. Thank you, Miigwech. Yeah. So, what are you feeling right now? I want to see in the chat what everyone is feeling right now. And I'm going to take the reverb off for a second. How are you all feeling right now? And I mean, and don't come back if you're in this reverie right now, like stay there. It's all good. Just stay there and breathe it in, breathe it out. I want to see how you're feeling because, and if you have any requests, if you have any specific healing requests, I want to see those. And I know there's a bit of a delay, so I'm going to keep talking between like Zoom and Facebook and all the things that we have hooked up. But I want to, and I'm going to go over to YouTube now. Oh, like my body let go some more, trying to. Awesome. Try not to bury the chat. Yeah, no, it's awesome. Oh, I see someone else, Joey and Josie. Love that song. Thank you. Rachel's Requiem. Awesome. Yes. I see you all there in YouTube. I see you in Facebook. I'm going to go to my live stream page too, where nobody's talking. It's so funny. So everybody's on social media tonight. It's all good. So yeah. So, and if you're somewhere I can't see the chat, then come over to my profile. If you're on Facebook, but you're somewhere someone shared it. Because whatever you're feeling or whatever your intentions are, you know, your asks for healing requests, like I'll put that into the music if I see that. So Elspeth fell into a deep, relaxing sleep. So did my dog Venus. Oh, I love it. The dogs and cats are just having some good times tonight. That's great. All right. And anyone else? You know what? I'll just kind of watch this because I want to be able to. I'm to feel into the room, but I want to know if you have any specific requests, and I will absolutely add those into my own intentions and into this next song that I'm going to do, or this next soundscape, whatever shows up here. And yeah, some of that was light, or there was star language, right? Because this guy, who calls himself Arcturus, but also has two other beings in there, and they help me to connect with the stars, with my family there, and with that wisdom. So, as for healing from my fear of more loss and judgment. That's got to be a big one for a lot of people. Yeah. I mean, it is for me too. And, you know, I deal with that every day ever since I lost my son, especially. So it's self-care to be here tonight. Self-care. I'm glad that you're here. I'm going to I'm going to have some tea. My tea here. And then I'm going to get going with this song. So I'm just going to watch the chat for a minute while this, you know, if you have anything that you want to put there. Seeing on my YouTube, releasing past and making peace with the past. I love it. And like to be less distracted by random and petty things and more focused on releasing past. Oh, I see. More focused on my gifts and talents and my life's purpose. Love that. I love that. Beautiful. Yes. So, I feel like I need my hands free again. I didn't, I forget that my hands just automatically start doing healing. So, but my it's always permission based. So it's only going to come into your field if you are allowing it and you want it. Then that's your way of giving permission and also being here too. But I did not say that I was going to do that. So I'm just letting you know, when you see my hands going all over the place, it's not just me doing like poses or something. It's healing energy moving my arms. It's not me doing that. It just happens. And so, whatever's happening, and I can feel the heat in them right now. So I'm just going to sing. I'm just going to get going again. Another sip of water. Yes. Someone with brain and stomach tumors would love healing vibes for her. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. Okay. Here we go. So take a few deep breaths here, just breathing into your whole being. I'm giving myself a little stretch. Maybe you want to do that too. Remember to let your body guide you. Your body knows what it needs. And just breathing all the way down into your whole being. Breathing in life, breathing in love, breathing in light, breathing out anything that you are done with now. Breathing in all the possibilities. Breathing in that joy around you 24/7. All of that good vibe energy is all around all the time. Breathing in right now, filling up your body with good energy. Breathing here, breathing like the ocean waves, feeling that water that is you, breathing in way away, 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 breathing here. Let the fire rise. Can you feel the flames? Your creativity. You're in the fire. Let it breathe, let it breathe. Oh, those sparks are lit up now, lit up now, lit up now, now. Awe ana sa awe ni ana we ai breathing here, breathe. Letting this fire burn, Burning off all that you no longer need, burning off all that was never yours to begin with. Burning it off. Let that fire burn. Burning with your passion, with your desire, your creativity, your fire, your inner fire. Breathing, breathing in your inner fire. Breathing, breathing in your inner fire. Breathing, breathing. If you're feeling warm, it's not just you. Inner fire. Let it out. Breathing in your inner fire. Breathing, breathing. Let the fire rise. Inner fire. Breathing, breathing. Let the fire rise. Breathing. Anything that you are done with, it burns up now. Burns up in the fire. Anything you're done with now, it just burns up in this inner fire. Breathing in your inner fire. Breathing in your inner fire. Breathing in your inner fire. Sizzling fire. Fire. Fire with your desire, your inner power, your spirit. Breathing in your inner fire. Breathing it in. Inner fire. Breathing it in. Breathing, breathing. Creating light. Light is who you are. Breathing in your inner fire. Breathing in. Breathing in your inner fire. Breathing in your inner fire. Breathing, breathing in your inner fire. Breathing it in now. In your inner breathing out anything that no longer serves. Breathing in your inner fire. Breathing, breathing in your inner fire. Breathing, breathing in your inner fire. Breathing, and we're sending out that healing energy, inner fire, to whoever needs. Breathing in your inner fire. Breathing in. Breathing in your inner fire. Until you are brimming with your inner fire. And feel the power of that inner fire. Burning off what does not belong to you. In your inner fire. Letting go of those nasty thoughts. You know the ones. Letting them go. Burning them up. And breathing. Breathing in your inner fire. Breathing in. Breathing in your inner fire. Breathing, breathing, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing through, and And then breathing out, breathing in, breathing into the space that is you, breathing into the body space that is you, breathing into the spirit space that is you, breathing into that heart space that is you, breathing into that energy that is you. Being the wind, knowing that that breath ignites your inner fire. Breathing in that breath that lights and ignites the fire. Breathing in, breathing through, and breathing out. And just breathing here and feeling into your space that is your body, feeling into all of you, your entire being. And just allowing yourself to be in this space. And I'm turning the reverb down, coming back into this now space, your physical space, wherever you are. And just giving yourself a heart hug, even if you've already done that. Give yourself another one. Just loving yourself up. Just loving yourself up. Yeah. And feeling your feet beneath you. And if you had your eyes closed, or still do, if you still have your eyes closed, then taking your sweet time to open them, no rush. And just letting your body guide you. Do you need to move or stretch gently? Just taking your time. Honoring yourself, honoring your body's wisdom, your intuition, honoring your heart space, honoring your spirit, and breathing in just all the love for yourself that you have right now, that's flowing all over the place right now. We have all this access to love. We always do, but we really, really do right now. So just letting yourself fill up on that love. Filling up. I almost don't want to complete this. I'm like, how long can we go? No, I don't want to keep you too long though. So what I'm gonna do is some version of a traveling song, and I feel like I'm gonna channel that for you as well. If I channel it, Facebook cannot mute me. Facebook has a way of kind of doing us musicians in if we have our own music on that is copywritten and registered and distributed. So this isn't, so they can't do anything about it. So yes, checking in the chat too. I'm not seeing too much going on there, so that's okay. Good, yeah, in the YouTube chat. Okay, I'm gonna just take the mic off now so I can see the YouTube chat. Feeling blessed to discover you here now. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you. You are all is you. Oh, I love it, love it. I accept the healing. Beautiful. Your inner fire is your spirit, no matter what people tell you or what they get you to think. Yeah, you know? Yes, love it. Thank you. So, and I was just going to go back to my Zoom too and check there. So, yeah. So, when we do a traveling song, you know how I started with a welcome song, right? And whenever I'm doing anything, I do my best to, if I'm doing a ceremony, and if it's a big one especially, I'm always going to do a welcome song and a traveling song, because I'm telling the spirits to come in. right? I'm saying, can you come in and help us out right now? And then at the end, what am I going to leave them hanging? I got to let them know we're done. So, I don't want to end up having a spirit party in my house after I'm finished, right? So every time it's like open up the circle and then I'm closing the circle. And also it's about gratitude and just, I don't know what Zoom just did, flipping around, doing weird things. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what it's doing. I almost have to not look at it. It's acting weird. Anyways, hopefully it's all fine. I still see myself on Facebook, so that's good. So I'm gonna do a traveling song. I'm just gonna do a song that is closing the circle. So it's also this, when I do this, it's about gratitude, right? Again, acknowledging the ancestors of this land, of this new apartment that I'm in, of your space, wherever you are, and honoring all of my higher realm support team. And you can do that for yourself too. And just knowing, like, I'm closing up the circle. When I create sacred space, I don't allow in any kind of energy that wants to come in, right? Like, it's a higher energies only, higher frequency beings and energies that are willing and able to support us. The troublemakers stay outside the circle always. So, but yeah, we are gonna close the circle and in a good way. And I want to thank all of you for being here, and all of you who have been sharing. And please continue to share. It doesn't end here, and I have 90 days to get those 1,000 views for SOCAN to pay me a little bit of money for royalties. And so this is very helpful if you share and spread the word. And again, I'm going to be here on Monday again. At what time is it now? 8:00 p.m. Eastern on Monday, 5 p.m. Pacific. And I'll put it in the chat again. I'm going to be doing medicine song healing hot seat session. I'm just grabbing it in the chat. So, grabbing it and putting it in the chat. I didn't put that other one in the YouTube chat. There, put it in there. So, so Monday, it'll be deeper that time. So whatever happened for you tonight, it'll be even deeper, but a little bit shorter probably too. So, because I'm going to be doing a live one-on-one session channeled, while during the live stream. My assistant will pick the winner while we're in the live stream. So you do need to make sure you show up live for that one. You don't want to be on the replay, because if I call your name and you're not there, you lost that session. So make sure you're there. If you already got a ticket, if you didn't get a ticket, sorry, you didn't, but you can still watch it on the live stream. So you'll still get the healing benefits of being there, just from being in the energy of that. So I'm going to, is there anything else I wanted to share with you? I think that was it. I also am going to just remind you again, drink lots of water. Anytime you're moving energy through you, drink lots of water. Whether it's you doing physical exercise or you doing some kind of healing work for you or for others, drink lots of water. Yeah. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Sarah. Ooh, compliments from someone who used to work at Ontario Arts Council. That's awesome. Thank you. That's it. And just another heads up too, I'll leave this in the chat again too for the healing sessions. Like, right now it's still on the COVID special for 50% off if you want to get a one-on-one private session with me. And I'm popping that in there too. Yeah, there we go. Into YouTube chat. Yeah. So, and you all on Zoom too. I haven't even put those in there, but I'll put them in there. So when I do these concerts, like, I'm going to sometimes have this special kind of VIP option where people can join me in Zoom, and then we have a little bit of an after party. Either it's an after party, like some kind of a sharing circle usually, and this time right now, what I'm going to be doing is giving mini oracle readings to whoever's in my Zoom room in the VIP Zoom lounge. So I'm first going to do the traveling song and then have my little VIP after party. So here we go. We'll see what comes through. I'm being called to use my drum, so that's what I'm going to do. So again, this is thank you, and it's closing up our circle. If we were in person, it would also be safe travels. And for those of you who have lost someone, or you know someone who has crossed over to the spirit world, traveling songs are to help them as well. So to help them cross over and find their way. So I will hold space for that too, because I know a lot of people in the world are losing people, and let's help them on their way. Ah, way, ah, yeah, hey, hey, hey. Ah, way, ah, yeah, way, hey, hey. Ah, way, ah, yeah, way, ah, hey. Way, ah, way, ah. Yahweh, hey. Yahweh, Yahweh, hey, hey. Yahweh, Yahweh, hey, hey. Yahweh, Yahweh. Miigwech, thank you so much for joining tonight, and hopefully I'll see you on Monday, and I'm so looking forward to that one too. That's going to be a lot of fun. 2 firsts. I haven't done this before. I haven't done that before either, not virtually anyways, and not in this way. So looking forward to that. So I'm going to say Bama P, which is see you later in Ojibwe, to those of you in live stream land. Thank you again, Miigwech, for joining, and I will continue in my VIP Zoom lounge. Take care. Lots of